Hello and welcome to another update video about silver. A lot of people asked for an update and yeah, I don't know, I kind of missed it. You know, I made gold, oil, nat gas and so on. But I think it's time for a silver update and get back on track with silver updates because they were quite popular on this channel. So we want to take a look at that. This is still, I think the last video I made like 3 to 4 weeks ago, possibly. This is still the same count from the last video. I think it worked out quite nicely. I haven't touched it. The last reversal area was here in the wave 4, so the trend basically a support area, basically an entry area for a possible trade that would have worked out quite nicely. However, we are going to take a fresh look at the chart here. I'm currently assuming, as I do with gold as well, that the bear market low here was already in, but I have to tell you that this is only an assumption. The chart hasn't proven anything, so this could still be a corrective wave to the upside of some sort because we only have 3 waves. Yeah, you could easily say that this here was, let me think, A, B, and we're now coming up in a C wave of some sort and will then make another lower low. That's technically possible, but we are moving up quite nicely, broke out of this descending wedge, and have to assume that this diagonal finished here at $17.50. But obviously when the first larger retracement comes, that will be the moment of truth. So let us unwind here this chart. I go to the 4 hour, then we'll probably get a bit more data here. I'm still of the view that this here was a wave 1. Down there we had a wave 2, and then we climbed higher here, had another 1-2 setup. This was a 3-4. But here now we get a change, and that's obviously something that I couldn't see in the last video. But I believe that wave 3 here, yeah, I mean, from an entry point of view, all of that worked out nicely, but that wave 3, I believe, finished up here. And we are then currently in a wave 4 correction and will still see a 5th wave afterwards. And the reason is that this move to the upside looks very much like a diagonal, so an ending diagonal pattern. So all of this here, yeah, as an ending diagonal, big mess, but a very extended wave 5 possible. Yeah, so that's sort of my best view of this, that I'm looking at this currently to be a wave 4. So that finished. So here as a wave 4 correction. This is quite shallow so far. If I'm now looking at what the wave 4 should normally do, yeah, it should normally get into the region between $23 and $21.32. In context, that means against this support level, we can focus on higher. Yeah, so we could say, is this wave 4 already in? There's currently no evidence for it, I can tell you that. We would get evidence if we break now above the swing high here at $24.54. We never really touched the support area, which, okay, we don't need to, but you would reasonably expect it. So what I could imagine happens is that this is an A wave down because it looks quite impulsive. We're currently doing some kind of an A, B, C, B wave, and then we would still come down in C. That's certainly still on the radar, but I have to tell you as well, if we really break above 24.53 and hold it, then the wave 4 was already in. It certainly could have been in, and if it's something, you know, if we have a very bullish situation, then sometimes these corrections are very shallow. Okay, so it could very well move higher. That would then be in a 5th wave to the upside here. Is this already the end of this rally, and would this create a larger wave 1? So basically what you could expect is then that all of this will form a 1, and there will should be a wave 2 support area which will test the bullish case, but it's too early to calculate a target for that. But yeah, it's certainly possible that this will be the end of the rally, but not guaranteed, because I have another view of this, in that I would say, let me take that line out, we don't need that anymore, we don't need that line. Because where I'm a bit, where it's a bit uncertain is down here. I mean, I have currently labeled this as a wave 1, A, overshooting B wave, C down. but I can also label it as a 1-2-1-2 setup, which means we have one more 1-2 setup in here, which means that this fifth wave would only complete a higher degree third wave. There will be another fourth and another fifth. So basically this, and only after this wave we will have the wave 1 in. That's something that we can't say yet. We will need to see how it reacts to support. I will always define for you these support areas, and based on that you can then trade, or at least you get a view of where we are, right? Because if these support areas break, then we are certainly in the wave 2. So in summary, I do expect at the moment still a higher wave 5 against this support area we defined. Target for the wave 5, I can give you that as well, based on the length of the third wave, where we would, based on the current low, expect it to go into the region between 27.13 and 29.61. That's sort of a likely target. Again, we've seen in the past that these can likely go, you know, in a very bullish environment, this can likely overshoot, but looking at the proportions, this seems like a reasonable target. Okay, and that's my update about silver. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.